Hello, CTK. This is David Tarbox. I currently serve as Vice President of our congregation and recently chaired a task force commissioned by our Congregation Council to review our CTK Constitution, bylaws, and continuing resolutions and to recommend needed updates to them. We affectionately named our group CRUDF 2021, the Constitution Review and Update Task Force for 2021. In addition to myself, this task force consisted of John Fleming, Coleman Pogue, Mary Jane Selgrade, Pastor Wolfgang, and until she resigned in May, D. Livingston Fontanez. You're welcome to speak with any of us if you have any questions or concerns. You know, people often think that church constitutions are a boring but necessary part of church life. I submit to you that our Constitution is a missional document. It guides our life together as a Christian community and regulates how we as a congregation are engaged in God's mission. Because of the pandemic and our move to a hybrid church that meets both in person and online, it's become even more necessary to update this governing document. Now, here are the changes we proposed, which we presented for your consideration and voting at the special congregational meeting coming up soon. Hope it's on your calendar. To the extent possible, we propose to change the language in our document to make it more inclusive and gender neutral. We'd like to replace pronouns like he and she with they. And we included a diversity statement to make sure that all boards, committees, and teams recognize and reflect the diversity of our membership in terms of ethnicity, race, sexual orientation, gender identity, and age. Now, there are certain sections of the Constitution which are mandated by our denomination, the ELCA. Those sections we cannot simply change by ourselves, so we petitioned the North Carolina Synod formally to consider similar changes for more inclusive language in those sections as well. The Synod Council has endorsed our suggestions, and we were assured that their proposed changes will be brought to the ELCA Churchwide Assembly in August of next year when it meets every 2 years. We propose changes to reflect the new reality of holding meetings virtually. This will make it possible to take votes electronically as well as in person. We also clarified that the congregation elects church council members and members of the nominating committee, and that other selections such as voting members to the Synod Assembly or members to boards and committees are delegated to the Congregational Council. Finally, we included more guidance on the role of the council secretary and basic duties of the various committees, and we proposed to change the name of the current endowment fund to the Community Grants Fund to better reflect what this fund is all about. You can find all of our changes, all of our proposed changes, recommended changes on the CTK website. Please take some time to familiarize yourself with what we are proposing. If you have questions or concerns, send an email to our task force group at constitution@ctcarry.com. At the 4 hearings we held in August, both live and on Zoom, we introduced all the suggested changes to the Constitution, the bylaws, and the continuing resolutions. At the special congregational meeting on this upcoming September 26th, we will take the first vote on the constitutional provisions. The required second vote will be taken at the annual meeting on December 5th. Thanks for your attention during this short video. Please call me or email me or any of the other CRUDF 21 team members if you think of any questions or comments you'd like to bring up to us. Thanks again. Have a blessed CTK day.